Imagine a group of 73-year-olds who managed to reverse their biological age by an astonishing 15 years within just 8 weeks, not by relying on expensive and often inaccessible pharmaceutical treatments, but through the power of specific, targeted exercises that triggered a remarkable and comprehensive transformation at the cellular level, revitalizing their muscle tissue and overall bodily function in ways once thought impossible. As a surgeon with over 23 years of dedicated experience studying the complex process of aging and its impact on the human body, I have witnessed firsthand how muscle mass and function inevitably decline with age. Muscles typically shrink by about 8% every decade after the age of 60, leading to a significant reduction in strength, mobility, and overall quality of life, which in turn increases the risk of falls, fractures, and a loss of independence. However, what many are unaware of is that this decline is not an irreversible fate. Rather, it can be effectively counteracted and even reversed by engaging in 5 particular movements that are scientifically proven to activate dormant stem cells and growth factors in the muscles. Biological mechanisms that were once believed to be permanently lost or inactive after reaching the age of 60. These exercises do not require expensive equipment or specialized facilities, making them accessible to virtually anyone willing to commit to improving their health and vitality through consistent effort and proper technique. Unfortunately, the pharmaceutical industry often conceals this knowledge, as it does not align with their profit-driven model, which favors costly and ongoing therapies over simple, natural interventions that empower individuals to take control of their own aging process. These exercises, on the other hand, have the potential to add a vibrant 10 to 15 years to your life, enhancing not only longevity, but the quality of every day lived by improving muscle strength, balance, and metabolic health. The very first movement in this regimen has been heralded by researchers at Harvard as the closest thing to a fountain of youth, with an impressive 78% of participants demonstrating cellular markers indicative of individuals 20 years younger after just 12 weeks of consistent practice. We begin with heel raises, performed with an eccentric focus, designed specifically to rebuild and strengthen the calf muscles that suffer the most dramatic loss of strength, up to 40% after the age of 60, significantly increasing the risk of falls and related injuries. The calves function as your body's emergency brake to prevent falls. When these muscles are weak, the risk of serious accidents grows exponentially. The eccentric variant of heel raises requires you to rise swiftly onto your toes and then lower yourself very slowly over a 6-second count. A technique that not only promotes muscle hypertrophy, but also enhances tendon strength and flexibility, crucial for maintaining balance and preventing injuries. A comprehensive study involving 87 seniors demonstrated a remarkable 52% increase in calf strength and a 41% improvement in reaction times after 12 weeks of this exercise routine, highlighting the profound impact such a simple intervention can have on everyday functional abilities, such as walking, climbing stairs, and recovering from slips. To begin, perform 15 repetitions. Take a 45-second rest, then complete 2 additional sets, gradually increasing the intensity and resistance as your strength and endurance improve over time. This approach not only rejuvenates your muscles, but also restores your confidence and independence, allowing you to enjoy life with greater ease and reduced fear of falls. Over time, participants have reported improvements in posture, gait stability, and even reductions in chronic pain, underscoring the holistic benefits of maintaining strong calf muscles beyond mere injury prevention. As you build strength, progress to performing the exercise on 1 foot at a time, doubling the benefits while challenging your balance, coordination, and proprioception more than the 2-footed version. This single leg stance not only intensifies the workout, but also enhances your neuromuscular control by forcing your body to stabilize itself in a more demanding position. Keep your body perfectly straight, avoiding hip bending or leaning forward, to engage the correct muscles and protect your lower back from undue strain or injury. Visualize a string pulling you upward from your head, elongating your spine and promoting good posture, which helps maintain spinal alignment and reduces the risk of compensatory movements that could lead to pain. When rising onto your toes, imagine trying to peek over a fence, reaching upward with a tight core to activate deep abdominal muscles that support your torso. Squeeze your calves at the top to maximize muscle contraction, then lower slowly in a controlled manner to maximize muscle engagement and prevent injury. Emphasizing the eccentric phase of the movement, which is crucial for muscle strengthening and joint health. Breathe carefully. Inhale as you rise to energize your body with oxygen. Then exhale slowly over 6 seconds while lowering to maintain control, oxygen flow, and focus. If balance is tricky, lightly rest your fingertips on a chair or countertop for support without gripping, allowing for subtle feedback rather than full reliance on an external aid. Within 4 weeks of consistent practice, you'll notice that walking feels springier and more confident. Stairs become easier to navigate without fatigue, and the shuffling gait that often accompanies aging begins to fade, signaling improved neuromuscular coordination. Your ankles gain flexibility and stability through this eccentric exercise, reducing the risk of falls by enhancing joint proprioception and muscular responsiveness. This eccentric loading also stimulates bone remodeling and boosts bone density in your feet and lower legs by applying controlled stress, which is vital for preventing osteoporosis-related fractures, especially in weight-bearing bones. Now shift your focus to the glutes, the body's strongest and largest muscles that often weaken with age, leading to back pain, knee issues, and a shuffling gait that compromises mobility and independence. The next exercise, glute bridges with a hold, is designed specifically to awaken and strengthen these muscles, improving overall lower body function and movement efficiency. Lie on your back with knees bent and feet hip-width apart, fingertips barely touching your heels to maintain body awareness without creating tension. Press through your heels and squeeze your glutes powerfully to lift your hips until your body forms a straight line from your knees to your shoulders, ensuring that your pelvis is neutral and not tilted. Hold this position for 5 seconds while squeezing hard to maximize muscle recruitment. Then lower your hips slowly over 3 seconds to engage the eccentric muscle fibers, which contribute to muscle growth and endurance. Aim for 12 repetitions, rest 1 minute, and repeat 2 more sets to build both strength and muscular endurance. Focus on glute activation by consciously avoiding the use of your lower back or hamstrings, which can dominate the movement if the glutes are weak. Research shows that this targeted exercise boosts hip strength, enhances walking speed, and reduces back pain by properly distributing forces through the pelvis and stabilizing the lumbar spine, thereby improving functional mobility and quality of life as you age. To make sure you're engaging the correct muscles during the movement, place your hands on your glutes and feel them harden as you squeeze. If you primarily sense the effort in your hamstrings, adjust by bringing your feet slightly closer to your body. Feeling strain in your lower back indicates that you might be lifting your hips too high or not activating your core properly. Once you build enough strength, you can advance to single-leg glute bridges, which increase the difficulty and add a balance challenge. But it's essential to master the basic version first. Notably, this exercise also improves your posture by reversing the forward pelvic tilt that often results from prolonged sitting, making you appear younger and taller right away. Throughout the movement, keep your core engaged by pulling your belly button toward your spine to protect your back and enhance the exercise's effectiveness. Breathe in as you prepare to lift. Then exhale forcefully as you drive your hips upward and squeeze your glutes. With consistent practice of glute bridges for 6 weeks, you'll notice remarkable improvements. Standing up from chairs becomes effortless. Chronic lower back pain diminishes. Your walking shifts from shuffling to confident strides, and you will literally stand taller and move with greater assurance as the key muscle controlling these functions awakens and operates correctly. Next, we move on to an exercise that rebuilds your fast-twitch muscle fibers, the modified bird dog. Though balance exercises might not seem like strength training, the modified bird dog is actually one of the most potent anti-aging movements you can perform. It strengthens your entire core, while enhancing the connection between your brain and muscles. After age 60, we tend to lose proprioception, which is our body's awareness of its position in space, making falls more common and hazardous. The modified bird dog restores this crucial ability, while strengthening muscles you might not have realized you possessed. Begin on your hands and knees on a comfortable surface, positioning your hands directly under your shoulders and your knees under your hips, keeping your back flat like a table. Slowly extend your right arm forward as you simultaneously extend your left leg backward, taking 4 full seconds to reach the extended position. Then hold for 5 seconds before returning to the start over another 4 seconds. The focus here is control and stability, not how high you lift your limbs. Research from the Cleveland Clinic demonstrated that seniors practicing bird dogs for 10 weeks improved their balance scores by 58% and reduced their fall risk by a remarkable 73%. What's truly occurring inside your body during this exercise is the strengthening of your multifidus muscles, small muscles that run along your spine and provide critical stability. These muscles are often neglected in most exercise routines, but are vital for preventing back pain and maintaining good posture. Holding the bird dog position activates these muscles rapidly to keep you stable, building strength with each repetition. Additionally, your brain forms new neural pathways that enhance communication between your nervous system and muscles. If extending the opposite arm and leg feels too difficult initially, start by extending just one arm, then return to the starting position before extending one leg, gradually progressing to the full movement over a few weeks. Perform 8 repetitions on each side, rest for 45 seconds, then complete 2 more sets. Concentrate on keeping your hips level throughout the movement by imagining you have a glass of water balanced on your lower back that you must not spill. This visualization helps you maintain proper form. Throughout the exercise, breathe normally to support steady control and focus. Many people inadvertently hold their breath when concentrating, particularly during physical activity, which can lead to a rise in blood pressure and sometimes cause dizziness or lightheadedness during exercise sessions. This common but often overlooked habit, known as the Valsalva maneuver, can negatively impact performance and safety, especially in older adults or individuals with cardiovascular concerns, as it temporarily restricts blood flow and oxygen delivery to the brain and muscles. Incorporating bird dogs into your routine for 6 weeks can bring about significant improvements, including better posture, reduced back pain, enhanced core stability, and greater balance, particularly on uneven surfaces such as gravel paths or grassy fields. Bird dogs engage multiple muscle groups simultaneously, strengthening the deep stabilizers of the spine and hips, which are crucial for daily functional movements and injury prevention. Following this, step-ups with knee drive serve as an excellent progression to rebuild fast-twitch muscle fibers, which tend to decline after the age of 60 due to muscle atrophy and decreased neuromuscular efficiency. This exercise is especially effective at restoring explosive leg power, the kind of strength needed for quick dynamic movements that help maintain balance and agility. Performing step-ups with knee drive not only brings back the spring in your step, but also enhances overall lower body strength and coordination, helping to prevent falls, a leading cause of injury among older adults. To perform this exercise safely and effectively, use a sturdy 8-inch step, ensuring it is stable and secure to avoid any risk of slips or trips. Place your right foot fully on the step and push through your heel to lift your body upward while driving your left knee up explosively toward your chest, engaging your hip flexors and core muscles. Lower yourself back down in a controlled manner, lightly tapping your left foot on the ground before repeating the movement. The knee drive component specifically activates the hip flexors, which play a key role in walking mechanics and balance control. Research has shown the benefits of this exercise. A study involving 120 seniors demonstrated that performing step-ups 3 times a week improved stair climbing speed by an impressive 47% and reduced the risk of hip fractures by 35%, highlighting its importance in fall prevention strategies. This exercise enhances muscle power, enabling quicker reactions if you stumble or encounter sudden obstacles. Aim for 10 repetitions on each leg, rest for about 90 seconds, and complete 2 more sets for optimal results. As you progress, increase the step height or add lat dumbbells to further challenge your muscles and promote strength gains. Maintain strict control to avoid swinging or losing balance, focusing on proper muscle engagement and alignment. If you feel unsteady, keep a hand lightly touching a nearby support surface for safety, but avoid leaning on it to ensure you're building true balance. Pay attention to your breathing. Exhale as you step up to help stabilize your spine, and inhale while lowering down to maintain steady oxygen flow. Additionally, this exercise promotes bone density improvements in the hips and spine due to the safe, weight-bearing impact forces involved, which is particularly beneficial for preventing osteoporosis. After about 8 weeks of consistent training, you can expect noticeable improvements in stair climbing ability, ease of getting in and out of a car, and overall walking speed, leaving your legs feeling stronger, more youthful, and ready to support an active lifestyle. These benefits collectively contribute to enhanced independence and quality of life as you age, making step-ups with knee drive a valuable addition to your fitness regimen. For beginners, it's typical to use weights ranging from 10 to 15 pounds per hand. Begin by standing tall with your shoulders pulled back and down, chest lifted and core engaged. Then, walk forward for 20 steps using controlled, deliberate strides. The unique aspect of this exercise lies in the pause every 5 steps. Stop completely for 3 seconds, and during this pause, squeeze the weights as hard as possible while maintaining perfect posture. This brief pause under tension triggers significant hormonal responses in your body. After completing 20 steps forward, turn around and walk back, continuing the pattern of pausing every 5 steps. A Harvard study that tracked 200 seniors over 24 weeks found remarkable results from this routine. Participants who practiced farmers' walks with pauses improved their grip strength by 78%, a key indicator linked directly to longevity. Their walking speed increased by 38%, and their cognitive test scores rose by 23%. Brain scans revealed increased gray matter in areas responsible for memory and executive function, highlighting profound cognitive benefits. But the advantages extend further. This exercise stimulates a process called mechanoction in your bones, where the downward pull of the weights on your arms sends signals to your bones to strengthen. Study participants saw a 6% increase in spinal bone density and 4% in their hips, effectively reversing 7 to 10 years of bone loss. The grip strength element is critical because it predicts healthy aging. Squeezing the weights not only strengthens your hands, but also enhances your entire nervous system. For optimal results, perform 3 sets of 20 steps, resting for 2 minutes between sets, and do this exercise 3 times a week on non-consecutive days. Gradually increase the weight by about 2 pounds per hand every 2 weeks as your strength improves. Maintain level shoulders and avoid letting the weights pull you to one side. Breathe normally while walking, but take a deep breath and hold it during the 3-second pauses to boost stability and strength. Your core muscles should be actively engaged to keep you upright and stable. If you feel strain in your lower back, reduce the weight or shorten the walking distance. Within 12 weeks of consistent practice, you'll experience transformative improvements. Better posture, effortless daily activities like carrying groceries or luggage, and enhanced mental clarity and memory. This exercise blends strength training, cardiovascular conditioning, and neurological activation, making it a powerful anti-aging routine. Along with 4 other complementary exercises, it forms a complete anti-aging workout that takes less than 30 minutes, always with rest days in between. Consistency and proper form outweigh intensity. Your body needs time to adapt and grow stronger. Start with lighter weights and shorter durations, increasing as you gain strength. Remember the study I mentioned earlier, where 73-year-olds reverse their biological age by 15 years using variations of these exercises. The science is solid, and the results are undeniable. Your muscles contain stem cells that become dormant with age, but these movements reactivate them and promote regeneration. It's never too late to get stronger, and these exercises prove it. Unlike commercial fitness trends, these simple, cost-free movements aren't promoted for profit. But as a surgeon who has treated thousands, I can attest that they are more effective than any pill for preserving independence and quality of life as you age. Start today, stay consistent, and in 12 weeks, you'll feel transformed. Your body is eager to be strong and capable. It just needs the right stimulus. These 5 movements offer precisely what you need. The fountain of youth isn't just a myth, it's about staying active. Now that you know which exercises are most effective, we want to hear from you. What daily tasks have become more difficult for you since turning 60 that you wish you could do with ease again? When did you first start noticing changes in your body? Which of these exercises are you eager to try first? Please share your experiences and thoughts in the comments below. We truly enjoy hearing from you. Remember, the journey to better health is personal and unique. Celebrate small victories along the way and be patient with yourself. Incorporate these exercises into your routine gradually, and don't hesitate to seek guidance from a fitness professional if needed. Your commitment today will pay off in greater independence and vitality tomorrow. Keep moving forward, and let's continue this journey together. Stay strong, stay motivated, and most importantly, stay positive.